memories live on. Barstools and Bandtalk with Dave and Sean.
Okay.
Well, we're back. I'm still Dave.
Hey, Michele, we got to talk to you about getting the Barstools and Bandtalk mugs in your store.
Oh, absolutely. We would love that.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
So just before, we want you to do a tour. And I mean, like, I've been in the place and it's so cool. I mean, it's just such a great vibe. But you mentioned there's really something for everybody. And
yeah.
So I bought a Kiss poster. I bought Kyle a Bruce Springsteen poster. There was all kinds of cool shirts. You got a Misfits thing there. So just give us a little tour of what people are going to see when they walk into the shop.
Okay. So when you come in, right here, this is like all where we have our posters. We have the pins, some patches, guitar picks. Down here we have more patches and some of our stainless steel jewelry. We also carry the back patches.
Yeah.
And then over here we have some mugs, which are the band mugs. And I also carry a line of from the Gothic line I carry, which is the yin yang and the blood roses and stuff. This is all our 925 sterling silver in this cabinet.
Nice.
And then over here we have more stainless steel jewelry.
That's my favorite spot right there.
Okay, and then over here I carry women's purses, hats. The band shirts are here, as you were talking about. So like we have Motorhead. Down here's Aerosmith. We got the Ramones.
Cool.
We got a bunch. We got the Misfits. Just Jane's Addiction.
The day that I was in there, Michele, you had a Who bathrobe hanging up, and it was the coolest thing. I think it was like a bluish color.
Okay. Yeah. So these are the bathrobes here. There's AC/DC.
I saw that on your website. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have this one here. This is the one, the Yellow Submarine.
I saw that one, but there was a Who one too. It was like kind of like the Target.
Oh, the Who one.
Oh yes.
That was
Yeah.
Did we sell that?
I think the Who got sold.
Yeah, I tell you. I was Ryan, our bass player, is a major Who fan. I said he's like, oh, I should go and get it. And I said, she had it right in the front. It's going to go pretty quickly, so you better get back there.
But you can custom order stuff too. You said that too, Michele? So
yeah, well, it's not custom ordered. What it is if they're looking for a particular band, I will go on to my vendor site and see if I can actually find that for them. Now, it's not always the case, but 95% of the time we can get it. It's just that some bands don't have a lot of licensing, especially indie bands. It's hard to get indie bands.
Right.
So, but and some of the things that are big sellers, they're really hard to get. Like they go pretty quick.
Yeah.
So
I saw on your Facebook page today, you had put a little post up there a little while ago about which makes sense. What bands are you interested in us carrying? And there's quite a diverse answers. It was all over the place. I think Metallica was probably the more constant one, I guess. But I mean, it was kind of interesting what kind of feedback you were getting.
Yeah, and I actually reached out to people from that post and asked them if they would like me to order them in shirts. And I had quite a few people come back and say yes. So I did pre-orders with a lot of those people.
That's fantastic.
So yeah.
So it's funny. I feel like I'm there because I've been there a couple of times. Like I say, every Friday morning, it's my first stop when I go out and do my. I gotta go to Long McQuaid and pick up something for Kyle because he always forgets something. But I always go there. Since you guys have opened, now I remember when I was in there last one, you said the last couple of days are kind of slow for whatever reason. But how's your traffic been? Have you guys been busy? I mean, I know the vibe got out pretty quickly. There's a really nice piece on CBC that was done about you, which we shared on our page.
Yeah.
But how's the traffic
It's been pretty good. I was talking to other stores that have been down here in the downtown core for like 20 plus years. And they said this is actually the slowest they've seen it ever. Like it's been really slow. And because they said usually after Thanksgiving, it picks up down here for people for shopping, and they're not seeing that yet. So I think it's just the COVID and whatever it is. I don't know. Like, it's just, but you know, it's funny because we'll have people that come in here and they live downtown and they're like, I didn't even know you were here.
Yep.
So, you know, it's just trying to get our name out there.
See,
And I try to use Facebook, but it's not, Facebook doesn't always guarantee you the audience, right? By doing the boosting and stuff. So, you know, so we started doing more signage around Fredericton, Oromocto, like little local places. Like Oromocto people didn't even know we were here. They're like, oh my God, how come we didn't hear about this place? You know, so
Air Force Base.
yeah.
So your demographic would be what, like maybe what, 25 to 60, something like that? Probably 65% women, 35% men, something like that?
Yeah, probably. Age-wise, though, we were kind of, we had to laugh about it because we had like, you know, 12, 13-year-old girls coming in looking for Grateful Dead t-shirts. I'm like, how do you even know who Grateful Dead is, you know? So yeah, I mean, I guess it's just the way, whatever they're brought up on, right? Like their parents or whatever. So we just thought that was pretty cool because when we opened the store, we thought maybe we were going to be dealing with more our age group because of the rock and stuff like that, right? But no, we have people coming in from the age of like 12 right up to the age of 70 coming into this store.
And we even have something for 3 and 4-year-olds.
Oh yes, look, we have these little mini
Very
shirts.
cool.
for
Oh,
little
look.
guys. Yeah, look.
Too small for me.
I think one for my grandson.
But I mean, here's something that, and since we started this group almost 2 years ago, there's a certain genre that kind of fell by the wayside after, you know, the 90s hit. It was kind of the grunge and whatever. But the whole, you know, everything from what you guys are selling to, like, you know, the Rats and the Poisons to the AC/DCs, they're making a resurgence because the kids now grew up listening to that with their parents. And I think that's what you're seeing. I saw a high school kid that was wearing a Jimi Hendrix shirt the other day. I was like, that's pretty cool.
That's
Awesome,
right?
Yeah, I love it too. I love I love seeing the younger kids coming in and actually embracing this kind of music and stuff. So, you know, it's, you know, because I mean, we have 2 children, or they're not children anymore. They're in their 20s. But I mean, I had to go through some terrible listening of music with those kids. I mean, it was just awful. I mean,
So what's your,
but now they're all into like rock and roll and stuff, but they just kind of went through that little phase where they were listening to what their friends were listening to. And
so I know the answer Wayne's going to give me, because every time I go in there, he's wearing the AC/DC hat. I'm sure he's a huge AC/DC fan. Is that a fair statement, Wayne?
yeah,
And
yeah,
Rush.
see,
I'll say Rush too.
It's my work hat. It's the one I don't get dirty. All my other ones, I'm a construction worker as well,
Okay.
so they all get pretty dirty. This one I keep clean.
Right on. Well, an AC/DC is amazing. So what's your jam, Michele? Who do you listen to? Who would be your, you know, your top 3?
well, he's wearing the hat. AC/DC is my favorite band.
Nice.
Yeah, that's my favorite. And then I like Metallica. I shouldn't say I like Metallica. I love Metallica. We just seen them 2 years ago, just the year before COVID hit, we seen Metallica.
Nice.
So that was the thing, like the COVID kind of really put a damper on our lives too, because we were used to going to see like 3, 4, maybe even 5 concerts a year.
Right.
And that just all kind of shut down. So, you know,
I can't
But-
remember most of them.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, that's a proper thing. But here's another thing that, you know, it's going to sound like I'm either on the payroll or you guys are paying me to push you or something. But the thing I like about the store is the vibe. You know, you walk in and every now and again, you know, you'll get, geez, somebody your age shouldn't be listening to AC. And I'm like, what? I walk in and it's kind of like, man, I'm home. This is great. I can find something to wear. It's a cool vibe. You know, Wayne's always smiling when you walk in. And, you know, I'm hoping that that's what you're getting from all the demographics that are walking in through that store.
yeah, actually it's been really good that way. And I'm, like I said, most of the time people that walk through this door, they're here to buy something and they're here to buy, you know, the band shirts or whatever, but they'll stand around for another half hour just talking to us.
Yeah, even if you don't buy something, customer service is the most important thing to us. Because we are like, if we don't like the service we get, I'll drive 2 hours away to buy something more expensive.
Yep.
Because we just want good service and we believe in giving it, and that's what we want.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing the store myself. Again, I've never yet to see it myself. But see, I'm that guy that I'm not a big online shopper. I want to look at it. I want to put it in my hand. I want to feel it. I want to try it
Physical
out.
product.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's, and I don't think I'm alone with that, because I mean, we've all bought stuff online and get it. It's like, oh my God, it's not exactly as advertised. It's 3 sizes too small. It's really crappy quality, so you want to see
Yeah.
something in your hand before you buy it. So this is why I think a store like yours has merit and has a place in today's market for sure.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like we have change rooms as well, so people can physically try on the product and make sure that they like it or it fits them well before they leave the store. So, yeah, and I mean that's going back to physical product. I mean, the company I work for, we seen a huge surge when COVID hit in sales because people were home more, but the physical product, everybody just wants that, like the vinyl surge and all that. Like everybody just, they want that. And the thing is that the vinyl surge, it's mostly the 18 to 36-year-olds that actually are the big part of that.
Yeah.
So
Well, you mentioned that. I mean, when the day that I bought the cross, I was always having a hard time finding something that was long enough. I didn't want a choker chain. And I remember you saying, "We'll take it off and try it on." And it was kind of like, wow, you do that at Walmart, you might get kicked out. So I mean, it's but it makes sense, because it was like after I got the thing in my hands and I held it up, like it wasn't going back regardless of the price. And I mean, very reasonably priced for an amazing product.
yeah. And that's the thing, like we try to keep everything reasonable here because we want people to be able to shop. You know what I mean? Like we don't want to be one of those stores where you walk in and the smallest ticket price is $100. Like we want to bring everybody in. So, I mean, not to say I don't have some high end stuff, but I also have some stuff that everybody can afford to buy.
Right on. Yeah, it makes sense.
Uh,
Well, listen, give us some, we want to be respectful of your time. I know you probably both had long days too. Where can folks find you, and what's happening next for Rocker Chic Boutique?
Okay, well, we're at 59 York Street in Fredericton, so it's right downtown. What's next? Just keep
Halifax
going the way
franchise?
we're going.
Halifax franchise?
Oh, yeah.
That'd be good. Then that way we can get our kids down here. They're up in Ontario, so.
You know, yeah, and it's funny you say that because when I first started posting on Facebook, I had, and then the Live at 5 hit the news there. I had people from PEI, Halifax, Sudbury, Ontario, reaching out to me and asking me if I did online because they couldn't find anything like that around here. And I don't do online at the current moment. We're hoping to move to that after Christmas to start offering online shopping. But if I post something on our Facebook page and someone's interested in it, they can reach out to me. I will check the size and I will ship for them. So I'm not closed to the fact that we're just only here in store to physically buy. If someone finds, like I already have about 5 or 6 clients or customers that I actually ship to.
Hopefully in the new year, we'll have that up and running.
Okay.
So your Facebook, where do they, so you're on Facebook, Instagram?
Instagram and Facebook, yes.
Okay. And I'm glad you mentioned the shipping thing, because I think there's a lot of people that we have as audiences that, we're literally around the world and in the States, and I'm making it sound like the States isn't part of the world, but a lot of people will see this and will inquire. So since I've been back, I'm singing your praises. I've had a lot of people ask me, and I think you'll see more musicians from Halifax coming there.
Yep.
It's close to the bar, right around the corner, and I think that you're going to see that.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool.
And I always say this, can't let the cat out of the bag, but we're going to make an announcement tomorrow night that is going to be a really fun thing that I think maybe some way, somehow we might be able to get you guys involved in it for a little press. It's going to be a
I think
fun
so
thing.
too. Good idea, Sean.
Yeah, I will. I'll get back to you on that, Michelle, once we announce that.
Okay.
And look, I'm glad you did this, and I appreciate you waiting around. Again, get to this place if you're in Fredericton. I have fun every. It's. I just can't say enough about the spot. It's great.
What are
You
your
walk in-
hours, Michelle? What are the hours of operation?
Monday to Saturday, 10 to 5, but for the Christmas season, we've extended our hours. So right now, Thursdays and Fridays, we're open till 6.
Okay.
But I'm closed Monday. Sorry. So that's Tuesday to Saturday. Sorry. I'm closed Sunday, Monday, but I'm open from Tuesday to Saturday.
Very good.
10 to 5 on regular hours, but during Christmas season, we've extended our hours. And tomorrow night, we're staying a little bit later because it's Black Friday. So we have
Yeah.
Black Friday going on and we're offering 20% off store wide.
Right on. That's
Well,
awesome.
it looks nice and clean and bright in there. You can see the merchandise from here. It speaks for itself. It looks like quality. It's it must be a little tricky to keep that kind of inventory because I mean, Sean and I kind of delved a little bit into the merchandise part of it. It's like it's a little dicey, you know, because you don't know what to stock and what sizes, whatever. But
Yeah, it's been a learning process for me, that's for sure. And like neither of us, me and both Wayne have backgrounds of being, owning our own business or being entrepreneurs, but retail is the first time we've actually dove in this deep. So, and I mean, it's finding your good vendors but it's all working out. We're getting there.
I like
Because
what
we
Wayne said
the
earlier. The
product.
customer service part of it is key. You know, if you service your customer well, they're going to keep coming back and refer other people. So we're
Yeah.
hoping a lot of people will see this and they're going to check out Rocker Chic Boutique in Fredericton.
Nice.
And we love our own product. If it doesn't sell, we just keep it for ourselves.
Well, that works so great too. Really appreciate you guys doing this. When we stop recording, I don't want you guys to go away because Michele, I want to have a real quick chat with you about something that involves your other job. But again, thanks a lot for doing this. Get to the store. Honest to God, you won't be disappointed. I walk into there with something every time, and it's well worth it. Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
You guys have
Peace out, guys. We appreciate it.
Barstools Bandtalk.